Hi, my name is Umar Day.
My name is Darius D'Souza.
My name is Michael Sam.
And today we are here with one of our teachers, Mr. Alexis. He's serving our IT department and he's also a former student here at this University Grammar School. So we're just going to speak with him for a few minutes about his time here and how are you feeling to this about this exercise?
I'm happy for the opportunity to talk about my past and to maybe impart a bit of knowledge to the current students here at the grammar school.
Wonderful. So let's get right into it.
Of course.
Can you recall how you felt on hearing you were accepted to St. Vincent Grammar School?
On how I was accepted to the St. Vincent Grammar School, how I felt? Okay. Now, I have placed well for the common entrance exam. That's what it was called back then. So, grammar school was my first choice. So it was kind of expected that I would go to grammar school. So it felt good to have some clarification that I would be here. It was a little bit of a worry on my mind, but the actual clarification that I could know, okay, yes, I am definitely going to grammar school, it felt good. So it was a feeling of clarification, more of elation.
That first day is always where you have all the emotions of running up and down.
Mm-hmm.
So do you remember any day of what was your first day like here at the St. Vincent Grammar School?
I actually cannot remember my first day, but I believe I recall my first assembly. We have the little assembly area outside of the office, down on the lawn. I do remember just looking around for my friends, trying to figure out where everybody is, because we had orientation, but I still wasn't sure exactly where everybody would be. So I do recall looking for people. I don't remember if that was the first assembly or if it was one of the early up assemblies, but I distinctly remember that.
Interesting. And in one word, how would you describe yourself as a student?
I could give you two words to choose from: overconfident or lazy. Because I was thinking about this question, and originally I went with overconfident because, as I said, I started for the common entrance exam. I did well. So I figured, when I get here, I don't have to work as hard. Yes, everything's going to be easy. And then that kind of instilled a bit of laziness in me, so I did not try as hard as I should have. So, that's the word that I regretfully would remember myself as. Yes.
So, what was your favorite subject and why?
My favorite subject is actually a toss-up between mathematics and geography. And both subjects were because of the teachers that I had. They made the subjects very engaging, very enjoyable. So when it comes to favorite subjects, it's one of those two. I'll say math wins slightly.
Math?
Yes.
Mathematics?
Yes.
That we do today?
That we do today. Well, that you do today, yeah.
Okay. So, teachers kind of influence who we are brought up as they help us in socialization. So what teacher left on you the greatest impression, you think?
Well, I had many math teachers, but the teacher that really left an impact was Mr. Sam. Yes, Mr. Sam. He definitely made math a subject that I desperately loved. To the point that when I went to university, I even did Calculus 1 and Calculus 2.
Oh, wow.
So, yes. So math was my passion growing up, all because of the love that I gained for it here at grammar school, and that is a huge part in thanks to Mr. Sam.
We're now deputy headmaster.
Yes, deputy.
So, what is your most memorable experience here when you were at grammar school?
I'm going to take a cheap answer and say the entire experience of being here at the grammar school. The entire thing was memorable. But for those students who would have been in my year, we got into a bit of trouble every now and then that I will not say. But yes, we got into some trouble. But it definitely made the experience here at grammar school fun and enjoyable. We always took time to make sure that we learned what we were doing, whatever the teachers presented. But then whenever we had free time, we hang out, we would just make sure that our stay here was fun. So that's why I say the entire experience was enjoyable.
as a student, how do you challenge in school? How do you overcome?
My challenge in school was once again laziness. I did not do the work that I was supposed to do all of the time. Um, Looking back, the way that I overcame it was really just a way of cementing my laziness. Because what I found out was, or what I noticed throughout my stay here at grammar school was that I did not remember to do my homework when I should have, which was a huge problem. So what I ended up doing was doing my homework after school before I left for home, so that when I go home I could just when I go home I could just relax and not study school at all. But as I said, that just instilled more laziness because I did not focus on school in the time where I should have been focusing on school.
Well,
So
unfortunately, we share the same sentiments today.
yes,
Still happens.
trust me, I can
Still
tell.
happens today.
I can tell.
Now, you serve as an IT teacher now,
Mhm.
right? So, how has your tenure here at school influenced your career choice in any way, shape, or form?
Honestly, not that much. Um, my stay here at the school really helped me in terms of opportunities, but in terms of career choice, it did not impact as much as people might think. But being here at the grammar school, it allowed for me to get into a good high school when I to the United States, got me to a decent university because of my performance here and because of my record and that too. But because my record here, I was able to get into a good position. So it did not affect my career choice, but it definitely helped me get opportunities to be where I am.
So, on hindsight,
Mhm.
what would you say was the thing that you most regretted doing as a student? Hey,
What I'm most regretful action. Can I go back and say laziness again?
I was thinking
I
the
mean,
same
it would be
thing.
repetitive.
Okay, so it'll be a bit repetitive. I would say it's uh I know what the answer is, but I'm unsure as to whether or not I should say it. But I would not go into detail, but I would just say participating in scrambles probably would have been a bad thing at
What
that
was a
point in time.
scramble?
It's
It's
yeah, it's a hobby that grammar school students had back in the day.
do they still have it now? Or
Well, no. Fortunately, no, they don't have it anymore.
what was scramble?
I'll tell you some other time.
We want to know more what is traveling. Well, today, our last question for you is what advice would you give to us, current
Current
students?
To all of the current students and to students who would watch this eventually, just to continue to strive to be your best. The school motto is per aspera ad astra, two rough ways to the stars. And what I would say is don't settle for mediocrity. You are here for a reason. You can perform well, every single student can, whether here at the grammar school or wherever else. So it's always to aim for your best. Don't settle for mediocrity, always at least try. And that would be my advice to our students, current and future.
Thank you very much. So, we are grateful that you took this opportunity to talk with us. And for those of you watching, thank you. And we'll see you next